and there just is no answer for what to do with them.
What do you think is behind some of this? Is it gang activity or just purely small groups of kids on their own doing it all?
Well, I think life has changed in general since 2020, and we see that in terms of crime, and certainly since 2020 with the way that the dynamics have changed around gun violence, and in particular, again, around the Kia and Hyundai auto theft problem exacerbated by social media. These kids are on social media themselves. They're, showing themselves out here committing these crimes, driving in these stolen cars. And we have taught them essentially that there is no consequence. There is impunity. The kids that are falling into this gap that are being arrested and immediately released prior to us being able to provide as a system some type of intensive supervision and assistance is failing them. That's the difference. I mean, I'm not from this state, but I hear from folks, they used to have a place to bring kids and that place was closed. And now there is nothing. And so there's definitely this gap. Look, these kids are, someone like this, unbelievably at 10 years old, is so much at risk that when we are able to take them and bring them in, we can't just let them go. We shouldn't be doing that to mom. We should be able to help in some way because it is so obvious that the risk is so high. And that's why we're seeing, the numbers of, in particular, youth violence against young people skewing so much lower than what they had been before. The number of kids 15 and younger that have been victims of gun violence in this city is higher than it has ever been before. Last month, we had one incident where we had 4 people under 15 shot in one incident. That's what was normal, if at all, in 1 year prior to 2020. So it is literally a matter of life and death when we're talking about what's going on with these young kids.